Yeah. So this one, I found this one interesting actually because Cool Runnings is the best movie of all time.
So there's a conspiracy about Cool Runnings.
Yes.
Conspiracy theories. Wow. I didn't expect this.
Do you know what Cool Runnings is called in France?
I don't remember.
Rast. Yeah, man. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready, man. We're ready.
We start already?
No.
Okay.
Are we start already, Davian?
We start already? We can start already then.
All right.
We have a top shot editor, you know. This editor is this editor is brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Like you know what? Don't contact us about this editor because he belongs to the podcast.
He belongs
only.
here. He's going nowhere.
I don't think anyone could afford him anyway. Like
exactly.
you know, he's priceless editor to the team. All right, boom, bang, middle of the episode.
The middle of the talking.
I like them intro, yeah, where we just start talk and then just jump right into it.
Yeah, because this way you kind of get to see how we talk or what we are outside of the recording, you know?
Yeah, so it just feels like a natural transition. But anyways, welcome back to the Yardman Podcast. If you're new here, you know what to do here. You gotta subscribe to stay here. Turn on that alarm bell so that whenever we post a video or any content, you are the first to see it. You know, it's always a race, and Jamaicans will like winning the race. So turn on that notification bell. And if you're listening on the audio platforms, we are the #1 Jamaican podcast. So please go on there and put up a ratings or a review. Be honest. Say it to the art just like any other person would. You know, it's anonymous. So just give it a 5-star. We won't even know it's you.
Talking about this, I don't mean to, as Americans would say, toot my own horn. But like 5 people sent me their Spotify reviewed. And we were in the top 5 podcasts for them. I actually like that. It actually filled my heart a lot when I saw this.
Yeah, please and thank you. Yes, this episode, a lot of people will put it out there, Spotify raps. If we're on your Spotify raps, tag us in it.
Tag us, man, please.
And there is still time to get there. You just have to binge and just have us on the top of it.
Repeatedly, yes.
Repeat. You know, let me serenade you. Ladies.
Davian.
We start up. All right. So,
all right.
Me to the matter, the meme of the week, Tonniel. I have the ultimate Jamaican meme. Like, the thing is, I'm scared that you're too young for this one.
Really?
I'm scared.
Why would I be?
I'm scared that you weren't born when this was on.
Let's see.
What time you used to wake up to go to school in the morning?
I used to wake up from 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, 7:50.
Yeah, you're not gonna know this then, bro.
No?
What time you used to go your bed, like, on a weekend, like, if you stay up late?
Alright, so you remember 10 o'clock news?
Yeah.
Used to go
10,
bed,
Michael Sharp.
Yeah, about 10 o'clock there, because as a youth, Davian, 10 o'clock is the ultimate time. 10 o'clock is the time where you're supposed to go sleep.
Yes.
1 and 2 time I'll be there watching the 10 o'clock news with my father. What was news at night?
No, news at 10, Michael Sharp.
With Michael Sharp, you know? And after that, that's when you know it's extra late and you have to go to bed right after.
All right.
I brush my teeth and go to bed right after.
All right.
And that would not be a normal weekend anyways.
This video here, so. It have a little bit of music, so maybe we have to cut this out. Make it Jamaica again.
Back to Jamaica.
We will raft you into the sunset.
Hey!
Is what's new.
We'll match you at cricket.
Hey!
We want you to join us.
We'll intoxicate you with hibiscus.
Wow.
We'll paint you a picture.
Beautiful.
We'll dazzle you with turquoise.
Make it your own.
We will excite your imagination.
Make it Jamaica.
We will surprise you with Shakespeare.
Your new island home.
Come back to the way things used to be. Make it Jamaica
It's
again.
like Smile Orange.
And make it your own.
Make it Jamaica. Your new island home.
Wow. What a beautiful advertisement. Wow.
Have you ever seen that advertisement?
No, I've never seen this one.
Tell
So
you, you're
young.
too young. You're too young, people. But
No,
in
it's beautiful.
1981.
Yeah.
But look what you could get in 1981 still. For
339.
for 4 days and 3 nights.
Yeah, in a hotel.
And the airfare fare included. Can't we get that night in a
1981,
resort
wow.
like that for now?
No,
Yeah?
no, wow. No, that ad really bring me back. I feel like I'm up on the island of Jamaica when I watch the ad. Especially the people and how them, And it's a very beautiful ad, honestly.
Yeah, man. Make it Jamaica again. So, Mr. Trump stole that.
You boy Donald. You boy Donald, we not talk about Donald Duck.
Yeah. Make it Jamaica.
Yo.
Again.
All right.
Maja.
Mine is a little bit different, Davian. Don't look.
Nah, look, mama, nah, look. Eyes closed.
You ready?
Brain open.
Ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready, man. Oh. This is reaching, bro. This is reaching. Come on, man.
Davian, you have to kind of admit. There were a lot of episodes like that.
Nah, this is not like this is reaching. This is reaching, bro. This is
Reaching,
this is
Davian, reaching.
That's reaching, bro.
But Davian, if the man show you Rasta that there's a place that exists like this, and have a small island will look everything like it.
No, bro.
And you know why this might be true also, Davian? There are other series who have actually gotten their inspiration from things similar to this. For example, you know about Stranger Things?
Yeah.
The original story?
No, I don't know the original story.
All right. The story, no, I don't want to get into it. But basically, Stranger Things, the place where the things would happen and whatever, is
Yeah.
actually true.
That tone is true.
That town is true, that factory is true.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can take any story and take other things and take pieces from it to support any theory without there being any proof, real proof.
Why you say so, David?
Without any real proof, bro. All right.
Why you say that, my brother?
All right. For example, let me think of an example where I can literally manipulate the facts to prove a point. This is what lawyers do on a day-to-day basis, right? So, say for instance, you told me that you took your scooter here today, right? I can show a picture of you wearing the same outfit on another day to try and prove that you didn't take a scooter here today.
You're right.
Doesn't change the fact that you took your scooter here today, but I'm telling another story, but I'm using evidence from another source to support my
And
story,
that is
my chain of
that's
events.
yeah, that's called propaganda.
But what is that? What is that?
Now, what David?
SpongeBob, bro. Nah, bro. You're giving too much credit to SpongeBob. Those are just
No, as in,
weird.
it's not that serious, David. But look on it now, David.
Oh, hold on.
Look on it now, David.
Maybe if I had some medicine, I would. If I was on some cough medicine or some other medicine, maybe, but the stretch. Every explosion in it, I'm pretty sure.
No, it don't have to be every explosion, but art, what them say? Art
reflects life.
imitates reality. Or imitates life, as you say.
Bro, how many episodes of SpongeBob have there been?
A lot.
Probably hundreds. It's still going on.
But the thing is, it's not only about the explosion, David. It's about the place. The name of the Bikini Atoll.
I would say Bikini Bottom is just some horny guy naming the place of his favorite thing. Bikini Bottom. Like when I think of Bikini Bottom, I don't think of an island. I think of a woman's bottom in a bikini. That's more realistic.
That's what they call conspiracy theories.
No, that's not even a conspiracy theory, bro. If that was a conspiracy theory,
This is not a conspiracy. This is a fact, David.
people stay off the internet.
Don't believe everything that you say on the internet,
Stay
guys.
off the internet because if Tonniel believe that, I have a bridge to sell you.
You have a bridge to sell me.
I have a dragon to sell you.
I can sell you a football stadium too.
I have a dragon to sell you. I can sign Lionel Messi for real, Murcia.
Why not?
If you can believe that, my meme. I have a conspiracy this week as well, but this is for everybody's favorite Jamaican movie, easily Jamaican's favorite.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings.
But first, tell us where this conspiracy theory where does this
This came from our fans. Someone complaining about.
Nah, don't say fans, man. We have fans, Davian. Don't do that.
Okay.
We have fans, Davian.
They don't tell us, though,
They don't tell us, but we're doing the work.
Yeah, man. So
We're
if
doing
you
the
have
work.
more things, what's the email again? Yardman
podcast.
fanmail at gmail.com.
Yeah.
If you want to send in any requests and thing. I did get some stuff, and please, if you're sending us stuff,
Repeat the name of the email.
it will be on screen because I want to make sure it's right. It'll
And
be
for
on
the audio
screen.
listeners,
Yardmanfanmail at gmail.com.
Yes.
I think that's it.
the yardmanfanmail at gmail.com.
Yeah. And if you're sending us stuff, if you're sending us videos or memes to respond to, please keep in mind that if it has music that's copyrighted, we won't be able to use them. If the content is too long, we won't be able to use it.
Yeah, we're
Try
trying to avoid these
under
problems.
a minute long, and we should be able to use it. If you have queries, we'll do it as well. Also, it doesn't mean that you send us a video that we'll use it. It has to tie into what we're saying. So please reach out to us.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So I found this one interesting actually because Cool Runnings is the best movie of all time.
So we're talking about Cool Runnings. So there's a conspiracy about Cool Runnings.
Yes. But
Wow. I didn't expect this.
do you know what Cool Runnings is called in France? Come on, Esteban told you this.
He did, but I don't remember. It was something like I don't remember.
Rasta Rocket. Cool Runnings is in France.
Rasta Rocket. Actually like that name, actually. I like Rasta Rocket.
Rasta Rocket.
That's somewhat like a Jamaican name.
And Cool Runnings. I think the first name for Cool Runnings that they had on the script was Blue Maga.
Blue Maga.
Because it's like cool, skinny. It was just a weird name.
Cool and skinny. Huh?
But they
So Maga means skinny.
Yeah, or Blue
In
Maga
patois.
or something like that. That was the first name in the script, and they didn't want it until Disney picked it up and changed it to Cool Runnings, and then Cool Runnings became the thing. In Italy, they call it Quattro Sotto Zero, 4 below zero. In the Czech Republic, I can't pronounce this. Kokozni Nastinu. But in English,
That
coconut.
sounds painful.
Coconuts and snow.
Coconuts and snow. My God.
In Norwegian, they call it Calderomper, cold butts. Why for that? Why for that? And in France, they call it Les Apprentis Champions in Canada. That's the best of my French. That actually comes from a Bunny Wailer song,
Cool Runnings.
but that wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't.
It wasn't in the movie.
I know dance all I go nice.
Yeah. All right. But my theory is, I have to read this one from the fan. My best friend has become a fervent Cool Runnings truther. How can I convince him that Jamaica had a bobsled team?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
this person does not believe that we had a bobsled team.
We did actually
Yeah.
have a bobsled team.
Yeah. My friend has become
We do actually.
adamant that Cool Runnings was a hoax and that Jamaica never had a bobsled team until very recently. No, I understand that Cool Runnings is inspired by a true story, but it is true that Jamaica has had a bobsled team since 1988. He doesn't believe this. He thinks that Jamaica only created a bobsled team recently because they wanted to boost the Blu-ray sales of the movie. I tried to show him actual video of the 1998 Jamaican bobsled crash, and he said it was a doctored video of a different country's bobsled team. He tried to show me a documentary style video he made pointing out all of the inaccuracies in the video compared to the actual competition. The video is called History's Greatest Lie, the Cool Runnings Hoax. Whenever I question him to a point where he can't counter my argument, he says something like, come on, you can't really believe that Jamaica had a bobsled team. It's a tropical country. They've never seen snow. It's too hot. How would they practice? He doesn't even believe in any other conspiracy theories either. He regularly makes fun of flat earth, can't say the other word, moon landing, conspiracy theories, etc. I'm starting to get worried about him, and I can't just ignore it because he's devoting more and more time to unraveling the hoax. He's my best friend, and I really want to help him. How can I convince him that Cool Runnings was inspired by a true story?
How can you convince him? Find the name of the athletes, show him them. I'm sure there's pictures of them when they were doing the qualifying runs.
The thing with people though, bro, they won't, no matter how much evidence they show someone.
If they don't want to believe it, they just will not believe it. They will refuse it.
You can't change the mind until they're ready for their mind to be changed, bro.
I believe you.
They won't. I don't. Especially people that conspiracy theorists.
It's just like, for example, every time I try to convince you, Davian, that the earth is, and it's not. There's no way that you will ever.
I'm just like I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you, Tonniel. Like
Davian, we're getting there, but let me show you one picture.
What you see what I'm saying? Selective bias with the evidence they use.
Yeah.
Which picture? The UN flag?
Wait, no, Davian.
Bro, you can't use selective evidence and rule out every other
Davian, I'm not trying to prove a point right now.
All right, sir.
Continue with this.
Why would people, for your conspiracy, there's one question, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why would people want people to believe otherwise? Why would it make sense? What aim is it? Why keep a secret like that?
Why?
Why?
What we're talking about exactly? Conspiracies in general?
Well, that one.
Make talk about conspiracies in general.
Yeah.
First of all, what is a conspiracy theory? A conspiracy theory is a theory with somebody. They might have seen some evidence, but there's not enough evidence to put it into public light for it to be accepted as a fact from those who can tell us if this is true or not. So basically, it has to pass by a committee before it's a truth.
I think it has to pass through the scientific method.
Mm-hmm. But what about things that you see on the daily, Davian, and you, as a person, you start to critically think and analyze some things?
Yeah, but I can have opinions, but my opinions don't necessarily mean that they're facts.
But what about visual evidence?
If I see something, then I'm more inclined to believe it. But I don't see I don't see oxygen, but I know I'm breathing in oxygen.
Is that so?
What are you breathing in?
Davian, I don't know. They told me it's oxygen, Davian.
What do you believe in? Okay.
No, I have no choice but to believe because I can't look for anything else.
Yes, you can do us.
But oxygen is
you can study it.
Oxygen is a percentage of what we're actually breathing in the air.
Yes, yeah, but that's what keeps us going, right?
Yeah. Basically.
So, what are you going to believe and not believe then? How do you distinguish that? What sources do you trust? Do you just not trust anything and you just go through life, don't trust anything?
No. Why you feel this way, David?
Bro, you literally said you don't know. Okay.
About the oxygen?
The oxygen.
David,
Yeah.
come on. That's a very surface level conspiracy or theory or whatever, David.
Okay.
But when you really look at it, David, we have no choice but to believe it. Because there's no other way that me, a normal person, or you, a normal person, will go outside and to test the air quality, for example. Or,
Why
collect
not?
air samples.
Why not?
But can you afford to go to a lab to get it tested?
Can't afford
to know
it.
that
but-
this air has oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, all of these things.
But there are 8 billion people on the planet. Why would you lie if it's not oxygen that we're inhaling and living? Why not just tell us what we're inhaling?
Because Davian, certain truths, as you know.
Okay.
Wait. The certain truths, as you know, won't be accepted by the general public, or the general public should not know this kind of thing. For example,
Like what?
the water we drink, Davian.
Yeah.
Not that we drink right here in Spain. In America, for example,
Yeah.
everybody knows it's a known fact that you should not drink the water. It has things in it. And it's still a conspiracy theory.
Why is that conspiracy theory if everyone
Because,
knows?
because as I say, for it to move from a conspiracy theory to a fact, it basically has to pass through a committee that will say, okay, this is now a fact. We've seen that this, da. Even though independent investigators have taken water samples and they've seen that there are things in the water.
Yeah, okay.
It's not only water and chlorine and what they used to
That's not
pure the water and all of these things. People
I
have
don't-
done their research, but again, if the panel or the committee doesn't accept it as a fact, it's not a fact. And what you have is a theory.
Is a theory. You have a different idea of what really happened is the conspiracy. Because what you're saying essentially is like people are just lying to you.
But why you find that so hard to believe?
I don't find it hard. I am very aware that people lie, but it's the reasons why people lie.
And which lies are more detrimental, for example.
Exactly. So certain things I don't see, if I can't find any incentive for the person to lie and they have a scientific method that proves their case, then I'm inclined to believe it.
But Davian,
For example, if I tell you
yeah.
this, so for some weird reason there's a battery on my coffee table. if for some reason someone tells me that this battery can last forever, but they're deliberately making it last for a limited time span just to make profit, I would believe that.
Why?
Because profit is the motivation. If someone is selling you a battery that will last forever, you only buy one battery. Then after they sell you one battery, you won't ever need to buy another battery unless someone steals your battery or you lose your battery. So there's no repeat business.
And you wouldn't believe that this battery actually has the potential to last a longer time?
I would believe that. That's what I would believe. I'm saying I would believe that it has the potential to last a longer time because they would be incentivized by profit to make the battery last a shorter time. If I remove profit from that equation, then they would have no reason to lie about the duration of the battery. Scientifically, it would make no sense for them to keep making batteries that last 1 week or 3 months or so if they can just make it one time and it lasts forever. But with profit in the equation, I can say, oh, maybe they have an everlasting battery and they just don't release that to the public. So that's something
Alright.
I would be more willing to believe because
I like that you use the word profit.
profit is that's my thing.
Is 90% of the motivation profit.
Right. The other thing
Right?
is
Keep that. Let's pin that here. Profit.
profit. The other thing is safety concerns for the people. If people can't handle certain truth, honestly, if you're a leader, you have to be selective with what you tell your followers as well. You can't
Safety
tell,
concerns.
you can't tell. All right. For instance, like one of the worst thing to do when you're at a concert is in a crowded area is to yell out fire.
Yo, I want to try that one day.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't
No,
do that.
this is funny. This is funny.
No,
No,
it's
for
not
real.
funny. It's not funny because people can get trampled.
Yo, this is funny, David.
Why?
Sorry.
It's not funny, bro. Like it's a serious.
No, but if me in a concert, David, I will start crying, fire, fire.
Tonniel, please don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't.
I
Do
won't
that.
do it when you're there, David.
I know I won't be trampled, but I know. But then But I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? So that's information
Mm-hmm.
that needs to be relayed in a different way. You get what I'm saying? Like, everyone has a right to know that there's a fire, but how are you going to release that information? You know, in this to protect more people. Because sometimes whenever there's a fire, like at a nightclub or something, more people actually get more injured or hurt trying to get out of it.
So Davian, you're telling me now. Just to this situation with the fire. You're telling me now. Even though sometimes this does happen this way, it's like you have to have some sacrificial lambs for the people to live. Because as you say, if you go shouting fire, you probably have more people trampled than being killed by the fire. But if you don't, you might have 5 people or 10 people dead from the fire.
Yeah.
And the rest saved.
Exactly. Which is worse?
You know?
Which is worse?
Which is worse? Both of them are bad, Davian.
No, but that's I didn't say which is bad. I said which is worse.
I could leave it at both of them are bad, Davian.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes that's the next thing. The greater good
is not always the reason why.
It's not always the greater good is not necessarily
what they
good.
Look for.
Exactly.
So back to the prophet, Davian, and the conspiracy and fact and whatever. You know that one time them used to say black people are next to monkeys. Them even used to scientifically prove it. They could back then they could scientifically prove it. Historians could prove it. Anthropologists could prove it that we came from a line of monkeys. Davian.
Not only black people. They say evolution. The evolutionists believe that humankind evolved from monkeys. That's the evolution.
And no, they're telling us that this doesn't happen.
No, there's still a majority.
But are there any monkeys converting into men these days? When was the last time?
Oh, Tonniel, evolution doesn't work.
No, I'm not asking you the question.
Oh.
I'm putting the question in the air.
Okay. So now I'm inhaling your questions. That's the truth.
You know? But the prophet thing. Let me go back to the prophet thing, Davian.
Yeah.
And make you use the example as about the battery. Because prophet, I would say prophet is always the main reason to keep information from people. Prophet is the reason why every 7 or 6 years you see somebody coming, being able to fuel a car with water.
I agree.
And then the petroleum companies that have greater power than these people, the multilateral companies, they come and say, all right, this man is lying. He needs to prove it. Give him a certain amount of time. And sometimes they might have investors or false investors that might invite them to a meeting and then give them some juice or some water and the person don't come out of the meeting. We've seen this a lot of times.
I agree with you, bro.
I've seen Dr. Sebi. You know who is Dr. Sebi?
The medical...
YouTube not going to like the video now.
I'm
going to call some names where YouTube not going to like the video.
Just a medical... alternative medical practitioners.
Yes. That man, he went to Congress because they said that he was lying back then. He went to Congress with his cases in Honduras.
Yeah.
Where he cured many diseases, even up to AIDS.
Yeah.
Certain types of CNCER.
Okay.
And he had his documents with his cases with the people who he you know, he made them get better. Let me not say cure. Made them get better. Right? But until the committee, which is behind everybody, decides that, okay, this is a fact, it will not be a fact.
Oh, that
and it always has to pass through this committee.
I understand.
You know, where
bro, but
and this committee is in control of our consent. They teach you what to consent to, what not to consent to. There's this brilliant book which is called Manufacturing Consent. I don't remember the name of the author, but you need to read this book. It's a really mind-opening book.
The idea of manufacturing consent, I agree with you, and I agree with you on the prophet. I'm not debating any of that, bro.
No, Davian. I'm just expressing.
Yeah,
because I open up on the prophet where you start.
Yeah.
You know what I said, Davian?
Yeah, because those things I'm more likely to believe, but I do feel that eventually they call it a bit of scientism, like when people believe in science almost like a religion.
Because Davian, when you face it or not, most scientists, like 90% of them, if they're going as a God-fearing person, usually they come out as a person who who believe more in science
than God, in the
God.
scientific method.
Why? Because then we tell you that, all right, I do an experiment, I see the results.
Okay.
I put this in, I see this coming out.
And you can replicate it.
You can replicate it every day. But certain things with religion or whatever,
Yeah.
it's a written word. Somebody said that this person said this. You know? And they said, don't question. Don't ask too much questions. You're asking too much questions. And they don't like questions.
Science loves questions.
You see the difference? And when you look at societies these days, a Christian-based society or a Muslim-based society,
Yeah.
there are things where, for example, in some Middle Eastern countries, when it comes down to Islam, there's a law of the land,
Yeah.
and there's a law of God.
Yeah.
And usually the law of God succeeds the law of the land.
Yeah.
You know? So if God said, don't question me, who am I for really question you?
As in a lot of religious-based countries where separating religion from governance
Is not something that you usually see happening.
it's tough. It's a tough one. But I think we went off topic and we haven't answered the fan about the cool runnings yet.
No, you with your profit, brother, with your profit,
But okay, it all comes back full circle in terms of like it would be fake if there was a cool runnings would be fake if there was a profit motive. Like what profit does Jamaica stand? Well,
no.
I can think
Listen.
of. Yeah, but why it's a thing like this, like why make up such a story, such a ludicrous story in the first place? Like why? Like question it. Why would someone lie about a tropical island having a bobsled team?
Well, yeah, wouldn't it be more amazing, more profitable if they actually had a bobsled team? Why would it be more profitable? Because nobody expects them to have a bobsled team. Like, there's sunshine and rain in Jamaica. There's no snow. There's no ice rings that we used to practice.
Yeah. So it would make
It's just concrete and green.
even if it was a marketing ploy,
Yeah.
why not? It would be a good marketing ploy. It doesn't take away from the fact. So
Yeah, exactly.
you can't believe everything else that happened at the Olympics, but you say, oh, because this is a tropical island, they didn't have a team. Like,
No.
where's your logic there? Like, when you're looking at something, you have to look at it objectively without going in there with a preconceived bias. The moment you go in with a preconceived bias, you're doing everything to prove your point instead of everything to prove what's true.
Yeah.
And that's why the scientific method has so many followers and people believe in it so much, because it is said that one thing, you go in there objectively, unbiased, to prove the truth at all costs. Sometimes profit does play a factor, but the story of Cool Runnings is a true story. You can speak to the athletes. If they're all lying, then they're all lying, but I'll have to take a man's word for it. We can't live in a society where we don't believe in anything is true, or else your existence will just be meaningless.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in anything else, if you don't believe in anything, what are you doing on the planet, bro? Firstly, the movie, The Cool Runnings, though, was not a true depiction of the events of Cool Runnings.
It
was far off.
It was not that far off, but
Tonniel, it was far
no,
off.
they made a story out of what the story was actually.
It was
it wasn't that far off. It was dramatized.
It was a dramatization. Like the initial School Running script was supposed to be a serious biopic, like saying how this Jamaican team seriously became the first tropical team to compete at the Winter Olympics. How did they do all of this? How did they get there? This was the original story, like a serious biopic with the challenges. For example, the movie took so long to be made. It got sold from studio to studio until Disney took it up and said, hey, a comedic approach will be a lot better.
Yeah.
Be a lot better. You know, they even wanted Denzel on the cast.
Bo. Denzel.
They wanted Cuba Gooding Jr. on the cast.
yeah, I remember him. Yeah, yeah.
They wanted Tupac on the cast.
A Cool Runnings.
They wanted Tupac on it, but they couldn't afford them. So they went to that different cast.
Yeah, and the best cast them could ever go with.
Sometimes, yes. They wanted like Sanka's version to be Sanka to be different in it. Sanka was supposed to, when Sanka went to Canada, Sanka was supposed to be sleeping with all the Eastern European women. That was supposed to be in it. You notice that they don't even smoke weed in it? No, when you see them smoke.
They don't smoke.
Because it's a Disney product.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So Disneyfied it, made it funny, put a lot of humor into it.
Them Disney.
And before to get the approval from the athletes that actually competed, they just asked, don't shed a bad light on Jamaica. That's one of the terms that they agreed to.
Yeah.
You know? So even though...
But bad light?
Like...
Or don't shed the true light?
It's a bad light. Don't depict...
The true light is a bad light?
No, don't depict Jamaica in a bad way. Like, I can make a movie about let's say I come to your house and I'm telling people a story about your house. Mm-hmm. Right? I can choose not to tell someone that when I got a glass, the glass was dirty. Versus saying, oh, this one glass was dirty. You get what I'm saying? This didn't happen, by the way. This is just an example. It's just an example. You get what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. It's like, you don't have to tell everything a certain way, right? And furthermore, you can't portray a movie that you're designing for an audience of kids as well and have like a lot of... at the end of the day, we don't want the kids to be smoking a lot of herbs.
No, not till them supposed to.
So in those days, you can't expose them to that. You can't have a lot of sex scenes in a kids movie. You know what I'm saying? So
you're not supposed to. Yeah.
You make the movie PG-13. PG-13 and certain things not there in there. So and to be honest, bro, if I was an athlete and then you using my story to make a movie and then I watch the pre-release, and then I see you dissing my island.
Yeah.
Dissing your country.
I understand. I would not be supporting of that movie at all. And
they had to sign an agreement that even if they didn't like the movie as well, they would not talk anything bad about it. Because once you sell your rights to something, you
sell your rights.
Yeah, you can't come out and speak bad about something yourself. But even to this day, you have some of the people still alive that you can interview. I would actually want to bring one of them on the podcast. And if anyone have any contact to the original Bobsled team that wants to come on the podcast.
Yeah, it would be really nice to have them on, to hear about what was happening in Jamaica that time. How did they come to them with the idea of the movie? And did you guys actually think that you guys would be in a movie?
Yeah.
And be such a cultural gem for us as Jamaicans. Because everywhere I go, people always tell me about Cool Runnings. People that tell me they love Cool Runnings.
Yeah, as I said, the movie that appealed to everyone.
And it's not only because it's a movie with Jamaicans. They actually like the concept and it's a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Sanka, you did.
With his egg.
Yeah. I just like how the movie was. I want to watch it again with adult eyes. Last time I see it was a few years ago, but I want to watch it with a more analytic eye because I just watch it with a more nostalgic eye.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Watch it with an analytic eye to see if there is anything from the movie that we missed and anything. Even the guy, what's his name? John Candy. The white guy, the coach.
The coach, yeah.
Yeah, he died like 1 year after the movie was made.
Yeah. For real. God bless him soul.
Yeah, and this is probably one of his most iconic movies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many things about this movie. Like, it was a struggle to make. I don't see why it would be a hoax. It's like if your boyfriend still believe it after this, tell him to feel the rhythm.
Tell him feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. Get ready. It's bobsled time.
I know we're still on this conspiracy. I hate when people come to me with a conspiracy theory without any real evidence, just saying that, oh, it's a conspiracy because I think this, instead of like, come to me with some evidence.
There's one here I would love to talk about, but I can't, like, really can't say this on YouTube.
YouTube would allow
YouTube would have really shut it down with this, like, for real, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I say? I'm gonna show you one. Look at this conspiracy.
Oh, one more thing about the Cool Runnings, a fact. You know the iconic scene when they lifted the bobsled.
The bobsled and they were carrying it, yeah.
That never happened in real life.
No, we know this.
And the clap. But most people don't. This is, you see, because the movie takes so much creative liberties.
Yeah.
People, to make a over dramatization of it, like, people always seem to think, oh, they must be lying. Like, it's a movie, bro. Like, when I eventually tell my life story in a movie, it's not gonna include the boring parts, you know, and the boring parts they're gonna make seem more interesting than they really are. It's a movie
because they have to sell tickets.
Yeah, it's not even a documentary.
They have to entertain. A movie is there to entertain and also educate.
Yeah, you have to, like, it's dramatize. Like, come on, people, come on. Like, just reason out things, please, Antang. If you reason out things, you'll get there, you know.
All right, Davian, look on this one. This one I've seen this. I've been seeing this circulate over the internet a few times.
Which one's this? The escape?
Don't say it. Just look. Don't say it.
All right.
What do you think about this one, Davian? It will be on the screen or should we put this on the screen?
We can put it on the screen.
It'll be on the screen.
That one's a tricky one as well. That one I'm more undecided about that one.
You're undecided?
I'm undecided for two reasons. First reason is, why would they fake it?
I can tell you.
Why?
I won't say any names or this specific photo, but there were two cheaters who were in a race.
Okay,
one had to prove because the one showed something very important, so the other one wanted to show something which is also important.
Okay, and the reason why I would believe it was there are too many factors to control. Too many people had to lie. Too many people had to tell the same lie over and over and over again for years and years and years.
But
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we can counteract that.
The people factor is a tough one to beat.
But we can counteract that. You have to remember, this was in the 1960s, late 1960s, almost 70s, right? People were not readily in contact. Information could not be spread it can be spread now.
But no information is readily available at your fingertips.
And that is why people are getting ideas about this thing now.
Yeah, but people always had ideas about it. I'm saying it's harder to lie to people now than then.
No. People always have had the idea, but there was no forum, there was no form, there was no way to express it. If you had to express it, it would be on the media platforms that they have.
Okay.
They control the information that they put out.
Okay. All right. My next question to you is, why is it so important for people to believe or not believe this right now? Like for me, if they were to come out and say, "Oh, this was all fake," I'd be like, I had a 10%. It wouldn't be like.
It's called a domino effect, Davian. If something if such a major world event was falsified,
yeah,
the question is, what else was? The domino effect, Davian.
Yeah,
you'd start to think. If they lied to me about this,
yeah.
All right, let me look 2 times again about this, what they said to me here.
So you don't want the population to wake up?
Me, I don't. I want them to.
They don't want the population to wake up.
And if it's like the foil paper, Davian. The foil paper of trust. If you have a foil paper, guys, and it's straight, when you just take it from the pack and whatever, it's straight. But when you crush it and you open it again, it's not the same foil paper. So they're trying to keep their reputation. You know, these NAS, the first letter of the alphabet people, for example.
But that's the next thing as well. They are a government entity where all of their information cannot be made public.
But why?
You have bad actors, bro.
But why it can't be made public is my question.
I don't feel all that information should be made public, actually.
I think it should be made public, but it shouldn't be made public all at once. Over a few years, you should start educating people, which they have been doing, Davian, with the movies.
Exactly, when you declassify certain things.
Exactly.
But some things you don't want everyone to know. Other people, information is dangerous, you know, bro.
And that's why you should not find it so hard to believe that they keep things from us.
No, I never said I didn't believe.
Davian, when we say you, Davian, we're not talking Davian.
Oh, okay.
When we say you, we
When
mean
you said two,
generally.
I'm like, bro, like
Not you, Davian, but generally.
I'm a skeptic.
These things are not going directed towards you. It's going directed towards you. You know, you. Okay. Whoever you are.
Okay, but two of us in this room. So.
Yes, Davian.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Like, people should be more question things more, ask more questions, do all of that. But don't let it consume you at the same time.
And there's always this thing, which is, this might be another conspiracy, that they always tell us these things, but they're supposed to. There's almost like a written law or whatever that they're supposed to tell us about these things, and they do tell us about these things, but in the lens of movies. You know that for example.
Tonniel, stop creating.
Oh wait, no man.
Stop creating.
Right. Look on this. Look on this, Davian. And this is a fact. You can go look on it right now if you want.
All right, sir.
The CIA, the FBI, the NSA, all of these information
gatherers
and users and controllers,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They have a hand in Hollywood and movies. Things have to go through them, get their approval, and then it goes out.
Even some books that you write.
Especially when it comes on to if you're trying to portray them, even the military.
Yeah.
For example, all of those military movies that you've seen, Black Hawk Down, you know, the one with the sniper, Jarhead, you know, all of these movies.
Yeah.
James Bond, you know, Terminator, all of them. They have to go through these agencies. They check the information. They say, all right.
Yeah.
We don't like this part because this part might be actually true about our agency. So please take this out. Dramatize it how you want, whatever, and give us a new version, and they put it out or whatever. Because you have to think about this. These information holders and, as you say, you know, scammers.
I never said that.
As you say.
Oh, you.
They're
as
trying.
in
You.
As you.
You.
Not me at all.
They have a reputation and they have a job to do. So anything that interferes with that job,
yeah. But
they won't have it, basically.
Is their job really truly that evil though?
Davian, what do you mean by that?
Their job at the end of the day is to protect their people and their country. Like,
Davian.
Look at it from this way. Don't you see you're telling me to have an open mind, right?
Yes,
Essentially.
open your mind a little bit more, Davian. A little bit more.
What their interest is their people, their country, right? Just like how my interest is my family, my household. And I'll do anything to protect them.
Definitely.
And secure them. They're just doing the same thing, just on a bigger scale.
Yeah. So yeah.
I didn't say it was
because
good.
we can't even go in at certain things right now.
Tony, I'm not saying that it's good or it's a good thing.
Or it might be good for them and their people.
That's what I'm saying.
But it might not be good for me and my people.
Exactly.
But does that make them good or what they're doing good?
It makes them good for their people.
It's almost like I always say to people, you have two types of people. You have people who are good people and you have people who are good friends. Good friends are good friends to their friends.
Yeah.
And anybody outside of that, they might treat them differently. But good people, for example, they're good people in general to everybody.
Yeah.
You know? It sounds like those people are good friends and not good people, Davian.
I didn't say they were good people. I just said they were good in the context of their people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? To protect their people. Like, sometimes just minimize something, bro. Like, what wouldn't you do to protect your family?
What wouldn't I do?
No, like, there's almost nothing you wouldn't do to protect the people you love in your
I
life.
will tell you that answer. Yes, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I try in my best powers.
And you're a good person, right?
I want to believe so.
But you would do bad things to protect your family, right?
For me, I don't see it that way, Davian.
Exactly. You don't see it as a bad thing because you justify it because you're protecting your family. So you
I look on. All right, I'm not a perfect person, but I try to look on both sides of the coin before I do things.
Yes, but
You know,
if someone all right, back to this dilemma. If someone outside of your family versus someone inside of your family has to suffer a consequence, who would you rather it be? It doesn't matter. Who would you rather it be? The person outside your family, though? Would you rather your kids go to bed hungry or your neighbor's kid go to bed hungry?
don't ask me that, Davian. That's not a question, Davian.
That's life, bro.
Don't ask me that. I don't like this question. These
That's
kind
life.
of questions, Davian.
That's life, bro. That's life, bro. And you're picking you're picking your kids every time.
Davian,
One breadfruit on the tree.
Davian.
Who's eating it? All right, sir.
All right,
So you have a
Davian.
question for me this week.
So, I want to test Davian's knowledge
No.
about España, about Spain. So I'm going to ask Davian only 2 or 3 questions
Bro,
about Spain.
Tonniel, why are you doing this now?
Because
my visa is up for renewal. My visa is up for renewal.
I want to show you up, Davian.
My visa is up for renewal.
I want to show you up, Davian. So,
My visa is up for renewal, bro. Like, it's not the right time to be doing this. It's not the right time to be doing this.
don't worry. I think you will pull through. All right, so this is about some facts about Spanish municipalities.
Jesus, I don't know anything about Spanish geography. And
Don't cry
municipalities.
now. Don't worry.
I'm
It's
crying.
not geography, my friend. Don't worry. Don't
All
worry.
right,
don't worry.
I don't know any of that, and I know a lot of Spanish people that don't as well. So I feel,
All right, so now is a good time that we could actually educate a little bit of our Spanish friends about their country.
all right. You know what?
You know?
Ask your questions.
Why you so scared, Dad? Why you tense? Relax yourself, man. Drink some water.
Let me drink some water.
Drink some water, man. Cool runnings. Cool runnings, Davian, man. Drink some water. Don't get nervous. So,
All right.
these...
My visa is up for renewal. That's why I'm nervous.
Don't worry.
If you see me getting deported, it's Tonniel's fault.
Nah.
All right, do your thing.
All right, Davian, let me ask you. Can you name the top 5 largest municipalities in Spain?
Municipalities, not regions, right?
Yes.
All right. I would say Catalonia,
Okay.
Madrid,
Okay.
Murcia.
Okay.
You didn't say region, so I can't say Andalusia.
But you actually say stop, Davian.
Catalonia.
You're saying regions right now.
So it's not region. It's a Barcelona and Madrid. Madrid is actually both.
All right, so you say Barcelona and Madrid City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valencia City.
Okay.
Granada, Malaga,
Okay. So that's 5?
and there's a Murcia as well.
Yeah, you said them.
Yeah, I got them. Which one did I miss? Which one
You
did
missed all of them, David.
I missed. No, repeat the question. Because it's a municipalities.
The 5 largest municipalities in Spain.
All right, give me one example. Because I think we.
All right, so let me give you one of the 5. This is number. Let me give you number 3 actually.
All right.
Cordoba. No, Badajoz.
Who
Badajoz, which is in Badajoz.
the fuck lives in my house, bro?
Ah, so you see now the question, David, was the largest municipality. Not the most populated.
In terms of size. In terms of size.
Yes, David.
In terms of size.
Yes, that was the question. Not by population.
Okay. All right. So my bad. I'm thinking like it was not my bad because I was using population to justify the size. Then I realized Madrid is just all right. Badajoz. Fuck.
So that's number 3.
That doesn't really help me, bro, because I've even been there.
I know.
What is in Badajoz like? I just
Well, they have a lot of space. They actually have
okay.
1,440 cubic meters of space.
Murcia.
Murcia Center? Murcia,
No, not the
Murcia?
center. The center wouldn't count. So the municipality. Oh, Bomboclad. That's showing me off, bro.
All right,
Valencia.
All right, so let me tell you where Murcia falls on the list. Murcia Center,
Yeah.
it falls number 16th on the list.
So that
Jumilla is number 10.
What? Well, yeah, they do have a lot of farmland there.
Albacete is number 7.
Bro, there's nothing in there's a space.
That's the thing.
Why would I even go to these places? I would go for the wine. Albacete, I would never go.
Albacete have a nice fair every year. They have a big fair.
So I'm gonna go just. Right.
No, but their fair is actually worth it, actually.
All right. I'm thinking.
All right.
Salamanca. That's just a wild one. Just toss that one out there. A Coruña.
No.
I'm realizing I need to pick up farming places. Granada. No. Almeria. Sevilla.
No, the thing is, when I saw this article too, because I saw an article and then I did my research and I was like, wow. As you named before, I thought it was Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, Murcia. You know, all of these Sevilla. Granada.
What are they, bro? What are they?
So the top 5 largest municipalities in Spain by size is number 5, Almodóvar del Campo, which is in the province of Ciudad Real.
Never heard that place
which has 1,208 cubic kilometers. Number 4 on the list is Cordoba, which is in Cordoba, which has 1,254 kilometers squared in area. And Badajoz, which has 1,440 cubic kilometers. Number 2 is Lorca, Murcia, which has 1,675 cubic kilometers. And number 1?
Hold on, get back to Lorca. Like, I've been to Lorca. Well, I've just been to Lorca City. Lorca Center. Like, you go up to the castle and that's it, bro.
They have more than what you see.
Jesus.
And number 1 on the list, with a whopping 1,750 kilometers squared in area, is Cáceres. In Cáceres, which is in Extremadura.
I was thinking up in Extremadura. I was thinking up there, but I couldn't name a place up there because I know, like, in Extremadura, it's so cheap to live there because they have so much space. I think they're actually trying to pay people to go live there.
Yeah.
Trying to pay, like, the remote workers.
Of course,
to
because
go live there.
they need to fill all of this space that this space that they have.
Yeah.
All right.
I would actually move there in a quiet place, just easy back and chill.
Let me see if I can ask you 2 more questions, David. All right. So by population density, can you name the 5 most populated municipalities?
Okay.
So now you understand what a municipality is?
Yes.
Lorca is one. Jumilla is one.
But that doesn't rule out Barcelona and them places then.
So Barcelona would be the province.
Yeah, but
Or
Barcelona.
Yeah, for example.
So most populated.
Population density. Which means wait, let me explain. So which means that, for example, there is 1,200 people living for every cubic kilometer.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. So that means these largest places, I know the population size aren't as big, but I would say Cordoba would probably still be in it.
Number 5 in the list?
Yeah. Bombocla. All right, you know what?
All right,
Back to my chain. Barcelona.
Let me help you. There's only 2 provinces. There's only 2 provinces in this place.
Yeah. Barcelona.
Yes. But we're in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona, no. Barcelona is number 6
Number 6.
with 1,600 for every cubic
But
kilometer.
the province is called Catalonia, bro.
I know.
So Girona. No, okay. Madrid. Let me get that one out there. That's definitely there.
No.
What? Madrid doesn't have a population density problem? Valencia. Malaga. Granada.
No. Alright, let me name them. for you.
Sevilla.
Let me name them for you. 'Cause
Okay.
them kind of difficult. This is actually difficult. So number 5 on the list is Santa Coloma de Gramenet, which is in Barcelona.
That's a little region. I didn't know. So like I used to have a friend that lived in that
but
area.
the population density.
That's
the density.
bro. That's not that's not like a
No, that's a municipality, but the province would be Barcelona.
no. But then you have Barcelona city. So it's just one stop on the metro. That bro. That's one stop on the metro.
People prefer living
And I would
in.
actually think people would live probably in if you go in like that in Raval or San Anton in Barcelona. I think why wouldn't there be more people there? Continue with the list.
So people chose Santa Coloma de Gramenet in Barcelona.
It's a nice place to live.
So 16,000 people live there per cubic kilometer.
Oh, they have a lot of buildings.
And there's, I don't know if I'm saying this properly, Benitoser in Valencia, which has 18,900 people per cubic kilometer. Le Hospitalet de Llobregat in Barcelona. Llobregat in Barcelona.
That's another stop on the metro, bro.
The population density, David.
No. A lot of people do live there. 'cause I've been there.
19,400 for every cubic kilometer.
Bro.
The next one is Mislata in Valencia, which has 21,500 people per cubic meter. And number 1 on the list with 22,900 per cubic meter as of 2019 is Emperador, Valencia.
At least I got the provinces right.
Yes.
At least I got the provinces right. I'll go down smaller because I don't think even Spanish people would get these, bro. I don't think so. If a
It's
Spanish
difficult.
person got all of these right, okay.
All right. So now let's go to your favorite one. By population,
Yeah.
top 5 populated cities in Spain.
Jesus Christ. Barcelona. Madrid.
So they're on the list, yeah?
Valencia.
They're on the list.
Granada.
Nope.
Malaga.
Nope.
Murcia.
Malaga is number 6.
Malaga.
Murcia is number 7.
Okay. So I have 3 populated.
So you only need to give me 2 more to complete the top 5.
No, let me think. Where is heavily populated? Where do people love in Spain? A Coruña. Any up north?
My brother,
Give me a hint for the next 2.
the next 2 is very hot.
Sevilla.
Sevilla is number 4.
Cordoba. And the other one?
The other one is up north almost past Madrid. And I always tell my students when if you want to pronounce the TH, this is how you pronounce the TH with the name of this place. The th sound.
Santander. Sabadell.
Zaragoza.
Zaragoza. I've actually been there. As well.
Zaragoza is number 5 on the list. So I'll tell
That's
you the
not
top
near
5.
Madrid, bro. That's more closer
man.
to Barcelona.
Yeah, but
What? If you tell me
close
up
to Madrid.
north,
It's
no.
close to Madrid.
Bro, if you're giving a hint, give a proper hint.
It's close to Madrid. All right, so the top 5 most populated Spanish provinces and municipalities. Number 5 is Zaragoza. Number 4 is Seville. Number 3 is Valencia. Number 2 is Barcelona. And number 1
It's Madrid.
is Madrid.
And yet still one of the municipalities that you meant, none of them are in Madrid.
No.
Even though Madrid is the most populated, that means that they have a good dispersion of their population.
They distribute their population.
There's no area where everyone's living in. All right. Tonniel tunes, I won't call it a day. As per usual.
All right. I didn't prepare a song this week. You know why?
I have a song then.
You put a song. Me tell you why. I actually even can't say this on the air.
Okay. I have a
But
song.
I gotta tell you right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I will put a song.
All right.
It's a motivational song going into the winter. Mariah Carey. No, seriously. But she's back now. This will be in December, so she's back in full effect and she'll be
Yeah,
on
yeah.
everyone's Christmas playlist.
She win with that song.
This
Me not
song-
lie.
For me, I don't know. I
You know, I have a song here I want to add.
just like this song. It's Massacre. Who for stop me?
Who for stop
Oh,
me?
I know who for stop me. It's a new song, new release.
Yeah.
So add it to the playlist and check it out. It's very motivational, pushing through. Like, it's one of those songs that on a Monday I would like to listen to start my week. You know,
I get you.
I'm going out on a date and I need a little confidence. I'd listen to that song. Going to play some sports, need a little confidence, play that song.
Yeah.
Going into a meeting, need a little confidence and need a little push, play that song. Feeling down and depressed, need a little
Put
push,
it on.
I'd play that song. You know? Who for stop me?
Who for
Massacre.
stop me? And that's a really good question. Who is there to stop me? You're your biggest enemy, guys. You know, you're your biggest enemy. Davian, I have two songs actually, which go good with the theme of this episode. They're about conspiracies. You know the song Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
Singing about the American dream, things that they predicted. This song came out 15 years ago. Which was, no, not 15 years ago. The YouTube version 15 years ago, but I'm sorry, the song is much older. It sings about things that are actually happening these days in Hollywood, in like terms of health sector, food, and all these things. It's a really nice song also. And the next one, which is also a conspiracy, which is Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine. You know what that song is singing about?
No, I don't even know that song, I think.
So the man says in the song, the ones that burn the crosses are the ones that work the forces. Who work in the force. You know which kind of people?
Yeah, man.
And
so those
we
triple
take-
guys are they
Yes.
enforcers?
Because you don't know. They have a, they cover their head.
Okay.
And the song is saying, you're killing in the name of them.
Okay.
Because you do what they tell you.
True.
Because you do what they tell you. And he keeps saying, because you do what they tell you.
I know that song. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I tell you? I know the song though.
Exactly.
All right.
And that's how we can end this week's episode. But wait, Davian. I almost forgot.
Your
I'm
word of the
supposed to
day.
give a word of the day, Davian.
The word of the day.
Where's my word of the day? Oh,
Conspiracy.
conspiracy.
Moon landing.
Nah. So again, this article is written by Alexis Chateau, right? So the next word of the day is pretty dons. A pretty dons.
A pretty dance.
It says that a pretty dunce is the equivalent of a dumb blonde. Not to get on blonde people.
They stereotype.
The stereotype that blonde people are,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Pretty dance.
So it's saying that not because a person is attractive means that they are really wholesome or they have a lot to give or a lot to show, Sometimes it's only about
Looks.
what you see is what you get. There's nothing under the surface sometimes. So pretty dunce is the word of the day, people. And that's it, Davian.
Yeah.
If you made it to the end of the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. And this was another good episode of the Yardman
Jingle the
Podcast.
bells.
Until next time, this was episode 51.
Yeah.
We out.
Out.
Yardman Podcast are the one. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast.
Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast.
Subscribe now. We out.